Hope you all are fine. Today I'm going to discuss about a very important sector in stock market, that is electronic vehicle. Nowadays there are only two sectors which have a very growth potential, because stock market is something which always works just on the basis of the society's thinking and the trends in the market. As we all know that we all are shifting from convenient transport model to the new variant, which is electronic vehicle, EV sector. So EV sector is now a very trending sector which has a lot of growth potentials. So today I'm going to discuss about the details of this particular sector. I'm going to analyze some good stocks in this EV sector and also analyze the technicalities of this sector, how the EV sector is now performing in the market, and what are the modes through which you can easily invest in this very growthful, very potential growthful sector. So just before 5 to 6 years also, we never imagined that there will be any car which has the auto parking facility. Today we can easily have the experience of this auto parking facility which has been enabled in the car model, especially in the Tesla, and all the there are few cars in the German also. Auto parking facility means if you switch on that particular system in the car which has auto parking facility or system enabled, that car will automatically search the parking lot and it will be parked automatically. And when you operate it, then it also comes to you automatically from the parking station. This auto parking facility just opened our eyes that everything is possible in today's scenario. So EV sector especially very much it has growth potential, because we all know that the rising price of the petrol and diesel and how much this is harmful for the environment. So just for controlling the pollution as well as from the economic point of view, also EV sector has a great potentials. So how the EV works? As we all know that electronic vehicle works just on basis of the electricity. As because there is no use of petrol or diesel, it works only on the basis of electricity. It means that for working an EV, electronic vehicle, the most important thing is battery and the charging station. So there are lots of points we need to consider. And the government is considering for launching of the EV in the market, because there is a complete new infrastructure is needed just to make it popular and make it fully active in the country like India, which has a huge population. So charging station, battery, these all are things which we need to consider. And why the EVs are beneficial? EVs are beneficial because this helps to control the pollution, as well as it also helpful on the basis of the cost reduction point of view. People won't have to expense much for running a vehicle, and it will not be harmful for the environment as well as for the society also, because there will be no gas will be out from this, because there will be no pipe like this. Like you just have to charge your car. There is a charger point and battery, you just have to put it and charging, and when your battery is fully charged, the vehicle is ready to move. So it's completely worked just on this concept. So now I'm going to discuss about the types of the EV. What are the types of the EV? There are two types of EV we just now find out. That is, one is AEV, all electric vehicle, and the next one is PHEV, plug-in hybrid vehicle. So all electric vehicle or AEV and PHEV, What are the difference between these two? First, we need to understand AEV. It works completely on electricity. It has only three parts inbuilt in it, that is battery, charger point, and the model itself, and it works fully on the electricity. And PHEV, that is plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, it's just like the CNG buses and the CNG cars which are now operating in the Delhi and all the north states. It means that it has two features. That first one, it has the feature of electric charger. You can walk, you can easily move, drive the vehicle on the basis of the electricity, as well as it has also a tank where petrol, you can drive it on the petrol. It has two options, electricity as well as petrol option. So if by chance your car is discharged and you don't find any charging station nearby you, at that moment you can easily drive your car on the basis of the petrol. So it has two features. Definitely the second one, PHEV, is much and more popular because it gives us much and more options. Okay, now I'm just going to discuss about the industry analysis about the EV. As per the World Report, India is the fourth largest automaker. And now by the end of 2021, it's going to be the third largest automaker in all over the world. We all know that there are big automobile companies are completely established in India, like Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Ashok Leyland, and there are lots of other companies also, which is fully dedicated on the automobile sector. As per the population of this country also, India has a very growth potential in the automobile sector. And the World Report also says us that the sales of the EV increased at 44% from 2017 to 2020. Its sale has been increased approximately by 44%. And as per the World Report, it also clearly mentioned that 35% of the buyers are willing to pay a premium of rupees 1 lakh for the electric vehicle. It means that you can understand what is the trend and how the investors and how the consumers are willing to buy EV, and they just are ready to pay a premium of 1 lakh up to 1 lakh. By 2025, EV market is estimated to be rupees 50,000 crore in India itself. So you can understand the growth potential of the EV sector. So this is the trend, and you just have to follow the trend, because if you can't match with the trend, then it will be very difficult for you to match in future, because the future is completely on EV, and we can all understand. Yeah, now this is a point of discussion, that how much time it's needed, because lots of infrastructures are to be constructed just to make it popular in India as well as an outside country. So government is working on it, and government is giving lots of relaxations. Now we are going to discuss about the government relaxations or the government initiatives just to make popularize the EV sector. FAME is a very trending name in this EV sector, because it is fast adoption and manufacture of hybrid electric vehicle. This is called FAME. Okay. Now FAME 1 has been introduced in India, and the FAME 2 has also been working on it. 29 July 2019, as per the report, 29 July 2019, there are all total 5645 electric buses has been launched in cities of India. So India is working from last 2 years and more than 2 years on this concept, which is electric vehicle, because we can all understand that this is the trend in future. So if we have to match with the world's other developed countries, we also need to very much make us capable in this sector, so we can compete with the other countries in the world. And the most important thing, that GST has been reduced from 12% to 5% on this electric vehicle goods and auto parts. And that is a very, very good initiative by the government, so that the cost will be reduced, and it will be very easy for the consumers to buy this product as well as to use it and make it popular. FDIs, foreign direct investments, are also 100% allowed for investment in this automobile sector and especially in the EV sector. So FDIs need not to take any kind of permission for the government just to make an investments in this EV market. So these all are the initiatives which has been taken by the government of India just to make it popularized. And there are some recent developments we can also discuss about it. That the Tata Group has been gone for a joint venture with the Peristyle electrical company, which is completely Beijing-based company. And Mercedes-Benz also gone for a joint venture with the State Bank of India just to provide loans at the lower rate of interest to make the popularized EV sector. So if any investor, any consumer is willing to buy electric vehicle, then that particular consumer can get the loan at the lower rate of interest from the SBI under this joint venture. So now there is a point that how we can invest in this electric vehicle, how we can invest in this EV sector. So it's very much important for you to understand. First of all, in any sector, if you are going to invest, then you have to understand the nature of the business. You have to understand, you have to do some research work in this particular area. So then now we understand what is electric vehicle, what is the EV stock. Now, if I want to choose some good companies in this particular sector, then I have to look forward some very important aspects. So what are those points which we need to consider? First of all, electric vehicle is completely worked on the basis of the battery. So we have to choose some good company who are manufacturing batteries. There are some good companies in India like Amara Raja Batteries, Exide Battery, Tata Chemicals. There are a few companies at this. So we just can do some research work and choose the company, right company for this. And the next one is charging station. As per the batteries are needed, the same importance we have to give to the charging station, because without charging station, without charging, your vehicle is not ready to move. So charging station is a very important and very vital point for this. Tata Power is a very good company, and we can see if we will go last 6 months, we can see the massive return Tata Power has given to the investors. Tata Power is moving approximately below rupees 100 per share 6 months back, and now it's approximate 220 or something. It's reached up to 260 and 270 levels. So it already it has doubled up your money. So Tata Power is a good company, is a very good company, very good concept based on the EV sector. You should have definitely Tata Power in your bucket list. Now we have to talk about the auto parts, because in automobile sector, auto parts are equally important for this. You should go for some good companies like Motherson Sumi, Minda. These are some good companies where you can make research and you can analyze which stock you're going to purchase. Motherson Sumi is a very, very good company, and on the basis of the dividend yield point of view also, it gives a very good dividend to its investor. And the last and not the least is the EV production. It means that which companies are those who are completely concentrated on this EV vehicle. The first and foremost important name which I just have in my mind, that is Tata Motors. And if you see the last 6 months performance in Tata Motors, it gives us the massive return, and I'm totally bullish about Tata Motors. I already have a very good amount of stock in Tata Motors, and I always advise my investors to go for this stock. Just do some research before buying it. But this is a very good company on the point of view of electric vehicle as well as in any kind of automobile, etc. And there are lots of others, Mahindra and Mahindra, Ashok Leyland, and you can go for some great companies in this EV market. So this is all for today. This is a very good sector, and I hope you like the technical analysis as well as the details of this video. If you like it, please press the like button and share it with your friends, families, and with your group. Take care, all of you. I will coming very soon with another sector in the stock market. Up to then, take care. Bye-bye.